Mic check, mic check. Are we live? We live?
Oh yeah, we in here. We in here.
We are in here. We've got great two topics coming in. I think Coach Anthony's coming in a second. But it's the Gen Z stare and the Carnival cruise. And we've got someone who's actually experienced, have gone to the Carnival cruise party, should say. But they got these new rules, old rules, new rules. I don't know. It's a viral thing going around. And it comes along with a dance called boots on the ground with the flag, the handheld fans. So
Yep.
we'll talk about that today. All right, in a minute, like, comment, share. Stand by.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, what up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Highway 54 back in the house. We've got day 3 and myself, Kid Mango.
Yeah, we holding it down, man.
I know. It's coming towards the end of summer, and either you're graduating or about to go to school. It's kind of crazy that some people are still graduating from high school. Usually
Yeah.
that's done around March, April, or May, June. But one of my nieces just graduated yesterday.
Mm.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We've got great two topics that's been going around viral. You know, we talk about the hottest topics out there. But before we start on our two topics, I just want to say condolences and prayers to my family. My father-in-law just passed away from cancer. It wasn't all of a sudden. He was already, in the decline, and we were just kind of waiting it out. So my wife will be out there tomorrow night. And also to the Palma family, their mother just passed away. Same thing. It was expected, she was in a downcline for the past couple months, and she passed away at the same time. to my father-in-law in the Philippines, and so we don't speak much about cancer, and I know we talked about it in day three about it doesn't matter if you're poor, middle class, and all the money in the world. For all the reasons, cancer will affect you sooner or later.
Right.
I know a lot of people will prolong their life a little bit with all the available um, procedures, but it's kind of it just happens, and
Right.
your body gives up. It takes too much, and it's crazy how technology we have now and all the medical inventions, they haven't had found a cure for cancer, and because if it was, people wouldn't be dying.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. I mean, condolences to the families that are affected by it, and even families that are affected by different forms of cancer. Whether it's skin cancer or different cancers within the body itself. I mean, it's a tough situation, but it's kind of, if we just want to put it out there, we just want to say it. It's hard to fight cancer and different illnesses when a lot of food and different things that we need are tainted with all types of different substances too. So it's really, really tough. I mean,
Yeah,
condolences
yeah,
out to everybody.
yeah. Prayers goes out to all the families, and of
Yeah.
course those who are still battling right now as we speak.
Right.
So, just a shout out to you guys. All right. Well, first up, guys, the topics we have today, it's been going around a couple, and we have experienced cruise carnival um, uh, customer, Carnival Cruises. I guess they're the main corporates here. You thought you were booking a party at sea in the next couple weeks or months? Think again. Maybe you might want to think again. Carnival just rolled out, or should I say, re-announced, because some of these rules have been in place for a couple years. There's a list of rules that got travelers heated. I think no Bluetooth speakers has been around for a while. No handheld fans. Curfews on minors. Apparently, your favorite dance moves might shut down too, especially if you are part of this new dance called the Boots on the Ground fan dance crowd. And then
Mhm.
Carnival says it's all about safety. But here's the question: are these rules really about safety? Or are they about pushing certain types, or are they about pushing certain types of people off the ship without really saying it? So that is actually the question here. All right, guys, welcome back. Carnival recently circulated graphics outlining new onboard rules. So, no Bluetooth speakers in public areas, no handheld fans or drinks on dance floors at a 1 a.m. curfew, and a 1 a.m. curfew for the minors. The viral ban specifically on the boots on the ground fan dance is sparked some viral outrages, and no hip hop. I don't know where they got that from, but I don't understand.
I got a quick question for you. You've heard the Boots on the Ground song, right?
Yes,
That's not hip hop. It's R&B.
it is.
That's strike number one. So
Yes.
so obviously they already had it in their mind that they're thinking that hip hop causes violence, which is something that was thrown out there years ago. So if you got heavy metal songs like "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor" or anything like that too, they don't think there's going to be any issues with that.
Yeah.
Saying keep the same energy.
So what's really going on? I've seen the videos. I've seen what they're talking about. I mean, there's a lot of people having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a usual example of how crowded and how like much people are dancing out? It looks like most of the time it's outside on the pool area, the deck area. Is that a usual thing?
I believe so. But my thing is, since when were handheld fans a safety hazard? When did that actually start? Was it because of the because of the song, which doesn't make any sense.
It's
Uh,
the
uh,
clack
yeah,
of the fans.
how is that a safety issue if you're the only one
So
clapping? It's right there. That don't make any sense.
if you're looking at, so this is the actual, I guess, PDF that's going viral right now. So they got the teen curfew, which makes sense. The age policy, that makes sense. The fan ban, Carnival has banned. They only banned it inside the clubs, but not outside. And then I guess some people having battery powered fans are still allowed. Although, so it's the clacking of the fans inside the nightclubs that are banned. It's not banned outside if you're in the pool. But
But I still don't understand why it's banned though. Why you can't clack it? That's part of the song. That's the only song that they do it on. So I mean,
yeah, yeah. Is it like,
I don't
is
understand.
it a big ass fan and it might hurt somebody? It might hit the ceiling. I don't know.
That to me it just seems like they're singling out that song, and then at the
Mm-hmm.
same time too, you got it's mostly black folks doing that song, and the whole purpose of the song really is to show that all the stuff that's going on. A lot of black folks are like, you know what? Let me find my own inner peace. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mind my business and make sure I find my inner peace. That's the whole purpose of the song to me. But at the
Yeah,
same time, again, it's an R&B song. It's not hip hop. Number one.
yeah,
Number two. I mean, you think that having a fan is the issue? I mean, that's not really an issue.
yeah.
I mean, you can't do the supposedly you can't do the other line dances too, like the Cupid shuffle. I mean that
The Macarena, the two
how is that
step,
an issue?
yeah. Well, I mean, they're saying hip hop. Um, yeah, you said, yeah, Boots on the Ground would be considered a R&B song, but I think they're banning that, period. So they're probably
Yeah,
telling DJs not to play that song,
yeah.
specifically, but not playing a lot of hip hop. What are you talking about? Like,
I,
which
I,
hip hop? What
I,
genre of hip hop?
yeah. So you're gonna have DJs playing nothing but like some
Reggae, and
kids bop
island
stuff.
music.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to be rated G. So they playing
Hmm.
I didn't go say that. I was
Well,
about to
look,
say PM
I've
Dawn
seen,
all day.
yeah, like I've seen the videos. I've seen, so I can see where there can be concern, and
Yeah.
then people are like, oh, this all changed because of all the I don't know if when you started doing cruises, but they were a little bit, they were a little bit high, kind of expensive. I don't know
Yeah.
about Carnival Cruise, but I know like Royal and Disney, it's a couple $1,000s each
Uh-huh.
to go on cruise. So it wasn't like everybody can afford to go on these cruises, but those who can had the means, and maybe the common sense, the culture, I don't know, of being mindful when you're out on vacation to enjoy yourself. Because I get it. Like, we want to party, we want to drink and have fun.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but I'm thinking on these cruises, and tell me if I'm wrong, that some of these cruises were like on special, maybe after COVID, and they dropped some of the prizes on the Carnival cruises. And these, probably thinking these videos you're seeing are like those short 3-day cruises
Hmm.
versus the 7-day, 8-day cruises, whatever.
You know,
What do you
you
think?
know, yeah. I mean, I would think one of the videos that Carl and I were watching today was a guy that was breaking it down too. Shout out to Reese Waters.
Hmm.
He was breaking it down. He was saying that yeah, after COVID, a lot of different, I guess, different cruise lines are like, you know what, people are ready to get out, so we're going to charge this. We're going to have these specials and have these people actually get acclimated to going outside again. Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand that, but at the same time, just because something is a lower price doesn't automatically mean that the bottom of the barrel is going to be there. One of the stats that he broke down was that I believe he said over the past year to year and a half on Carnival Cruise Lines was ranked number one as far as fights
yeah.
and stuff like that. That was number one because they had 9. You know what was
Mm,
number two with 5?
what?
Disney.
Mm,
So, so you mean to tell me that people that have kids that spend all that money on a Disney cruise,
yeah,
they don't get the same vitriol as other people would get? I mean, so to me, it's an attack on a culture.
yeah.
It clearly is an attack on the hip hop, quote unquote, black, brown, Latino culture, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's an attack on saying that, okay, well, I'm better than you. I can afford Norwegian, or I can afford something else,
Royal.
and you're just ghetto. It doesn't work like that, because you can have people that are celebrating and fighting and riding in the streets after a hockey game. That's waved off as being passionate. But just because somebody pays for a cheap cruise or anything like that doesn't automatically mean that everybody's ghetto or whatever like that. I've been on like 7 cruises right now. I've been on 7. No issues, no fights. Everybody's getting along. Everybody's like, man, that dude tore up over there. Okay, well, you just let him sleep it off. But none of these cruise lines ever beefed up their security. I've never seen security on a cruise line. I just seen regular people with a Carnival T-shirt on. So why not
Yeah.
beef up security? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Or maybe it's been a recent, phenomenon where it just got more rowdy. Just so happened to be, a few crowds, and then they're making it seem like it's every single time. Like every Carnival cruises, it's happening. Maybe it just happened that one time, and they caught the video, and that video is going viral, where people are fighting, or people are just being loud or partying. It could be just a bunch of people
Yeah.
that just so happen to be on that cruise that people are actually recording, and
Yeah.
that's just happening. Or like I said, in the maybe past 2 months, it's just got a coincidence that everybody is being rowdy all at the same time.
Look, Floyd. One of the things that I learned a long time ago, I was told by one of my mentors, and she clearly said, "When it get hot, people get hot."
Yeah.
And what she meant is, the hotter it get, the shorter somebody's patience is. So a lot of this stuff probably happening because people are hot, they tired, they fed up, they thinking they get catching a disservice some kind of way, and they just want to throw hands. That's not just an exclusive one particular culture thing. That's just some people just tired and fed up.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't really teach that not on no cruise for 3, 5, or 7 days, or even 10 days. That's their upbringing. You can't. I mean, that's what they were before they got there. So it is what it is.
Yeah. But on the flip side, obviously, let's have common sense out there for those who were part of that being rowdy or not. You got to be mindful when you're traveling with other vacationers. Let's have fun. Let's have a good time. But you should have someone to check each other. So you should have to, hey guys, you're being rowdy. I'm sorry, blah, 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 and check yourself. So within your group or within your family, you should have someone to like kind of, hey, stop. I apologize. Because it happens, we get rowdy. Someone steps on your toes for whatever reason, or you get drunk. You got to be mindful. People spend a lot of money to go on cruises just like you, and they want to enjoy their time when they're out there. So that's the other side too. It's not one factor that's the fault, but everybody, when you travel, just be mindful of other people. And then when you're in a group, usually you have a designated driver.
Yeah.
Or the designated, like, hey man, you're acting like an asshole right now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we got friends that won't hold other people accountable. Their friends accountable for stuff that they do. Man, you got to check them sometimes.
Yeah,
not
so
everybody's gonna be right.
That's probably what happened. Is a large group of people, and everybody's drunk, and there's nobody checking each other, being mindful of other people who want to just hang out. But I mean, it is a lot of people. I don't know if that was a daily thing or was it just a thing. I mean, it looks very overwhelming for those who like, I just want to come here and have fun and just read a book and hang out by the thing. So that I can see too. Like if I'm coming here to cruise, I mean, there's got to be a time where like everybody's not partying that hard, and then just kind of watching. So the music comes with it. So if the DJ is playing at a certain time, it's like, okay, from 11 to 1, we got the DJs. Then you have a right to be out there and have fun because that's a lot of time for that time. But after all that's done, then it should be time. Okay, guys, relax, enjoy the day, enjoy
like a wind down time.
Yeah. So yes, the program and the DJ has a part of it too, and security to control the crowd. But X amount of time, this is the time we party. So you have to know that, like, right? They're gonna be out there, boots on the ground, and clanging, and doing the shuffles and all that. And after that, everybody calm down, relax.
But then,
Let's have fun.
think about it from this angle too. Like to me, like I said, it's layers to it. We can't give nobody home training. It's just in some people. But at the same time, you got people that think that, okay, like you were saying, I'm on vacation. I just want to sit back, relax. I don't want to think about work because that's the whole point of me taking this trip. And then some people think their idea of vacationing is lose my mind. How many one night stands I can have? What I mean, what can I do? I
Exactly.
mean, it's so many different levels that you really can't you can't really put your finger on it automatically say, oh, it's this particular song or something they're
Yeah.
doing while this song. So it's even if they don't play that song, I'm sure they still had all types of fights before then. But because you can't automatically assume that everybody has home training because they don't.
I know. So I mean, that's now, right now, we're all talking about it.
Hmm.
It's like me. I don't drink as much as, or I don't drink period, like I used to. But I've gone to clubs. It's different, right? When you're a little bit tipsy, a little bit drunk, you tolerate little things. You're having fun. Yeah, you're bumping into each other, sweating, and all that. But if you're totally sober, it's a different story. So
Yeah.
you're like a little bit more annoyed than anybody else. And I think that's what's happening is a lot of people who don't drink or don't have fun are looking at people who do or in the club or outside having a lot of fun and just being wild and
Yeah.
carefree. Now it's a problem to them because I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We're a totally different age bracket to where we like, you know what? Look, I'm just trying to chill. I ain't trying to party all night or be a bar fly until like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Them
Yeah,
days are over with. But right now, I just want to sit back and chill, mind
yeah,
my own business, make sure that everybody I came in here with is leaving out at the same time as me. I
yeah.
mean,
I
but
did
not
it.
everybody thinks like that. And I mean, that's
And
okay. But take everything.
Carnival, any cruises, it's all about programming and security and controlling your event. That's it.
Yeah,
I think that's you would solve all those problems if you just control your event. And you said before, when you went out there's nobody out there. There's just the DJ and everybody else dancing and
yeah,
everybody working inside or around and the bartenders, but there's no security. So maybe you have a host, kind of announcing, "Hey guys, we're here to have fun." Blah 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 blah. But be mindful of other people around you. If you do that every so often and check people, I don't think you're gonna have a
yeah.
problem.
I constantly remind them because you know that alcohol kick in, then everybody get looser.
Yeah.
But then
Oh
at the
yeah.
same time, let me ask you this real quick. Do you think they have any quote unquote holding cells or anything like that on
Oh
the
yeah, they
ship?
do. Yeah,
They
they do.
do?
I believe they do. I believe they do. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
huh.
That's a
That
good question.
they would put people up in there to be able to dry up, to sober up.
Mm-mm. Do they have jails? Oh, do they have jails on cruise ship? It says yes, they do. Often known as the brig for temporarily detaining passengers or crew members who have committed serious offense. These are not meant for long term, but when they reach the next port, obviously they will do any legal actions. Yeah,
Whew.
if not a room, like a designated room, like hey, have out.
They
But
put you in there to dry up.
yeah, like I said, MC, host, whoever, organizer. You have those mandatory announcements to tell people, to remind people, just hey man, have fun, be mindful. X amount of time, this time,
Yeah.
and throughout the day, same thing. A reminder. There's a quiet time, so you always have a constant MC just reminding people, hey, or posters or whatever to remind people to be mindful. And I don't think you need to like ban certain music or
Yeah.
boots on the ground. Now I'm learning it right now, so that's one song I'm trying
Yeah.
to learn right now because when I'm out there, I want to be do the dance too, just like everybody else. It's a fun dance. So at the end of the day, guys, I think that it's an over. A few people out there are having concerns. They're just having a
Yeah.
bad time. They weren't part of the party or that they don't party at all, and they just have questions. And then a few times people were rowdy, had fights or whatever. But I think if you, as a programmer organizer, you should be able to like remind people all the time, any way to communicate to say, hey guys, we're here to have fun, but be mindful. So I think
Yeah.
those are the key questions. I don't think you need to ban all this music. that you
Yeah,
need.
because that's my thing too. You can't automatically assume that all these issues and stuff like that were happening inside of the club or anything like that too, because they had some people that felt uncomfortable dealing
Mm.
with crowds outside of the club in
Yeah,
common areas. So it's
yeah,
not really the club and it's not really that music or whatever. So I mean, it's
yeah,
again, how do you teach home training? You
yeah,
can't outside of the home.
yeah.
It's not
Well,
possible.
the videos that I've seen, it looks like, man, there's a lot of people. So obviously they can't have this type of popularity of the song and the music inside because the capacity wouldn't fit, right? So they have it outside. And that's what probably happened. Is like they began in the clubs, right?
Mhm.
They got them inside. I was like, oh, this is too many people. So we did it outside, and now that's what happened. And so you're having a full on club dance routine with the clanging of the fans, and it just became so popular. Like, man, we had so much fun last time. We're out there, and that's what happened. So you're having this
Mhm.
huge surge of popularity of the song and the dance, and people having fun on the deck. And then that's what happened. But it's all about control again. I think.
They still need to boost up security. To me, they need
Oh
to have some dudes like they do. If you're gonna have a club, why not have bouncers? It just to me, it just
yeah,
most of those clubs you just walk in, or they might have one or two people there standing at the door to make sure that somebody's not getting in underage. But why not hire more security? I mean
yeah,
that and they who actually got their own passports and I mean they got their own credentials or whatever like that. So it's not an international incident on those waters. Or anything like that. That's the
yeah,
last thing we need nowadays because everybody already hate the United States as it is. But that's a different story.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but yeah, to me, boost up security. When you have that security presence there, that's a deterrent in itself. But then if somebody still want to try it, nobody's faster than that radio.
yeah.
Nobody. So do what you got to
No,
do.
yeah. So as cruises, just got a constant reminder in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, and your host MC got to control it and use it, like you said, just having more security. You're gonna have people rowdy, but I think in the beginning when you come in, hey guys, just a reminder, blah blah blah, blah, you got to do this. These are rules. You sign something, and then you hold them accountable for those people who act up. I mean, it's
And you
just the way
got
it
you got
is.
different flyers throughout the whole ship, not just by the club, throughout the whole ship,
Yeah.
especially where they have the food at, because people congregate there.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly having flyers up like, look, if you do this, this will happen to you. You will
Yep.
be sent off to the next port awaiting legal charges. I mean, it could be anything. You got to let people know
Exactly.
before they get to the
Yeah.
club.
And if you sign this, you sign this, you sign that, you understand the rules and regulations and blah blah blah, and you just hold those people accountable, and then they won't come back. I
Yeah.
guarantee you start holding people accountable for their actions, then people will like, oh, remember last time when John came here? You'll say, you know,
Mhm.
and he got kicked off, and he was from Port, he was in Jamaica or whatever. He had to go
Yeah.
home and send another money. So
He got all the white Hennessy he could drink because he can't drink
yeah,
it over here.
yeah. Man, could you imagine back in the day if they had like this much video coverage on their phones? Like on our time when we were partying in the 80s and 90s or even early 2000s, bro, we did some things.
I wouldn't have a government job right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all the times my friends had to carry me out of the place. God, no, bro, no.
Okay. Yeah, Corey, they don't want to pay for security. They are trying to mitigate damages from the undesired demographic. Undesired, right? Come on.
Boost up your security. Just having somebody there that, like, look at here, I'll snatch you by your neck and your belt loop. We ain't doing that here.
Yeah.
Some big old dude named Percy. It's like, hey man, we ain't doing that in here
So,
today.
so D3, do you guys have like a incoming like rules and regulations message or something and say, hey guys, these are the rules and regulations, just a reminder, like a little video, hey guys, welcome to Carnival, blah blah blah. This is the buffet, this is the thing. During these times, this is the party, and they told you about like the rules and regulations. No.
No, they didn't do none of that. Not no little video or nothing like that. They wasn't trying to hear that. They were just trying to herd people up in there like cattle. They don't care. Yeah, we got this special, and
Exactly.
then they have specials that they don't tell you about. But my wife, of course, Bargain Betty, she'll call them every day. They're like, yeah, you can get this for a discounted price. Stuff they don't tell you. So you're like, oh,
Mm.
okay, so this is enticing. So they have little hidden messages and little hidden discounts and stuff like that too. But extra messages as far as as far as what you're supposed to do and not supposed to do, any type of cruise ship etiquette, that wasn't happening. That
See,
wasn't
so how easy is it for them to add those, procedures and security into that, and still have fun?
there. Yep. They
Because
can boost.
you're yeah,
No, go ahead.
yeah, but because it's popular, right? People coming out having fun and enjoying themselves. It's just a few random people out there just destroying the image. It's like you go to 10 cruises, and then one cruise, this one group of people were just acting, chaotic.
But this would be the perfect time for them to actually spend some money on advertisement and shoot a commercial
Yeah.
to downplay what people are actually thinking. Like, look,
Mhm.
this is what we said. This is the issue we've been having on select occasions. This is what we're doing to improve. But to let you know that we still want you as a patron to our company, we're doing this, this, and this. This will also help you feel safer with this particular instance that we're doing this, and we're doing this and this and this. We still want to be considered the fun cruise, but at the
Yeah.
same time, we want it to be fun for everyone without everybody being uncomfortable. And that can be done. You just got to be able to put it out there. You got to
Yeah.
either way. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to spend some money.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do agree with the Bluetooth, but I think you can mitigate that again. Just reminding them about the rules, having little flyers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Quiet time. Reminder there's a quiet time. Reminder
yeah,
that some of these rooms are very thin. You can play your music, but
yeah,
once the other person can hear it, and you got to turn it down, or it'll be taken away and given back to you at the end of the cruise, whatever
yeah.
that is. So
Which goes
you
back.
can yeah, you can install these rules and regulations. Just you got to enforce them.
Yeah, and to me, it's still is what you said was perfect, but still, it still goes back to when you're not by a club or a common area, you still got people that are drunk, talking loud by other people's rooms who are trying to sleep. So that's where
Mhm.
that security presence need to be in certain areas, different parts of the floor or whatever like that. To show, like, hey man, people trying to sleep, just keep it. Can you keep it down just a little bit, please? I
Yeah,
mean, you can't teach common courtesy at all.
yeah, yeah,
They just got to have it in them.
yeah. And then you have that constant security. You have that constant reminder. Hold certain people accountable, and it'll get the message across, and
Yeah,
you can control it, and that way everybody's almost happy,
yeah,
and then you can at least lessen the chances of this going more viral than is right now.
right.
So yeah, still have fun. I think it's just one of the things, when you see it constantly, everybody talking about it, you think it's like the worst thing ever, but it can be
Yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, I think I don't say it's an easy fix, but like you said, it can be fixed. But there's again there's layers to it. There's different levels to it because you
Yeah,
can't teach somebody else accountability, but you
yeah,
can hold them accountable for what they're
yeah,
doing that's making it uncomfortable or making it an issue for everybody else. That's just
yeah,
selfish.
yeah. All right, let's go on to from the cruise ships to the Gen Z stare. Have you seen the Gen Z stare? Or do you have a Gen Z in your house? No, no, you don't
Not this, we don't have the stare, but this is pretty much new to me because I know on my mother's side they have a stare, and when they give you that
Oh yeah.
stare, it can be one or two things. You finna
Mm,
catch the ruckus, or you better go ahead and run.
yeah.
So we
Well,
figured
stand
out.
by. Here we go. The Gen Z stare. Stand by.
Hey man, I almost had a boots on the ground fight a couple seconds ago. I'm from the mean streets of
Ooh.
Salisbury. Don't walk up on me like that, bro.
Oh, oh,
Boy,
oh.
bye.
I'm saying, man.
Gen Z stare. So you've seen it. I think some people have seen it. I've seen them. Actually, I've seen it with my nieces and nephews. You stood in line for a coffee and caught this blank stare. Emotionless glaze from a Gen Z worker just silently processing your existence. Is it rude? Is it anxiety? Is it burnout? Or is it just how a face-to-face interaction looks post-pandemic? Some say it's a bad customer service. Others say it's a generational communication on their own. Two different topics about that issues. A blank stare is a expressionist gaze, often during a customer service interaction. Say you're getting a coffee, or your waitress or waiter, and you said something that just either doesn't compute to them or they think it's common sense, and they give you a short second, 2 second pause. I think we have our own. I think from the Gen X perspective, we have that. It's that
Oh
like
yeah, that's ours ain't really a stare to me as far as Gen X is concerned. It's like, huh? We heard you, but we'll see if you're gonna say it again.
Did I
Like,
did
say
I
what?
miss the carnival conversation?
Yeah, we
you
just
did,
we
sure
just got up
did.
off there. And you can't go on. You're banned from going on the cruises because you're the main one talking about you want to get on a fan and everything like that too. You will not. I repeat, you will not go on any more Carnival cruises and act a fool like you did the last time. I put my foot down. By
Of
golly,
course, and Ice Grill. What's the Ice Grill?
No, man. Carnival cruises are where they're considered a fun ship. So
yeah.
Yeah. We figured it out. I would figure it out if I was, in charge of the programs. There's a lot of things we could do.
well, I mean, in the words of Chris, what's his name? Chris Rock. What
Yeah,
he say? He loved black people, but it's just two different.
It's layers to it. That's what we're talking about.
There's layers to it,
It's layers.
basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got people that know how to act, and then other people. I mean, if you're selling a cruise like what's his name stuff for $79, who are you catering to?
exactly. What do you expect?
Yeah.
So like me and D3 said, just have security, have reminders, be mindful. Hey, we here to have fun. If you act a fool, you're gonna be held accountable, and we check you every so often, right? Security. Hey, turn it down, guys. Look, I know you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is like strike one, strike two, strike three, strike three. I gotta come back. Sorry, man.
Yeah, they can have since you're technically on international waters, that could be some serious offenses.
Put you in the brig, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily offended at what Carnival has done, except the only thing that I don't like would be the fact that it's noticeably the hip hop music is gone. Like, I just think that that's ridiculous. I think it's great that the kids, to control the kids and stuff like that too. But that and the fan thing, it's only you can have the fans
outside,
outside. Yeah. So I mean,
the clubs is whack on the ship anyway.
The clubs are whack. Yeah, I mean, for us, it is. You know what I mean? For everybody else, for other like younger people that club a lot, it's probably great. But it's more like the last time we went to the club, the music was like a Yokota middle school dance.
Floyd, it would frustrate you because you being a DJ, it would frustrate you. They'll play something like they'll play Meek Mill, and then the very next song after Meek Mill will be something completely ridiculous that doesn't even match it. Like the Bon Jovi's like, hey, where'd you get that from? How did that? What?
So let me speak on this a little bit. I know we're off topic here, but Gen Z, we'll go back to it. So what's happening now in the clubs, and I can speak to it because obviously you guys, those who know, I've DJ'd, I've done my time, earned my stripes in the streets of Tokyo, and the clubs and the E clubs and the O clubs and all that stuff.
Show enough.
Yeah, the music hasn't really changed. What's being played is being changed. So what you think would mix, they don't care.
They don't give a what?
They don't care. It's literally, I didn't know those two. DJ Jazzy Jeff does a real great way of blending genres, but we blend it, right? No, these guys like it's a TikTok video.
Mm-hmm.
Stop and start the next one.
Yeah. So the music, the attention span has gone shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Like we like mixing our music and most of the song. We like to hear most of the songs, but now it's like the chorus and out, the beat and out, and they really like mix stuff, and they play on words.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? I don't it's hard to kind of explain, but they play on words a lot. So if I say baby, 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 and then whatever rap song comes in with the word baby, they'll mix that. And they do it often and a lot. But with that said, a lot of times it's more of a like singing dance moment where when we did it, when we went to the club, we were dancing, and the whole
Right.
song and sweating, and we don't care who's watching us. But unfortunately, there's hardly any dancing in the club, and when they say, "Hey, spot the millennial or spot the Gen X," it's us going like this with our hands up. Yeah, because we don't give a who's watching us. So that's what's happening, and that's why the music that you heard on the cruise, they're mixing it too, not too well, but they're not mixing it as regular.
Nah, bruh. No, because when I DJ too, but when we do variety music and stuff like that, we blend it well. You know what I mean? We mix it well, but they do stuff like abruptly, just yeah, you don't know what's. Hey,
I don't mix.
hey, shout out Debbie and Mom and Corey. Sorry, just being a little black over here.
Right.
It's like right. But no, but I really, I mean, I still would go on a Carnival cruise though.
Yeah.
I was so
Easy fix.
I would, because for me with Carnival, it depends on who you go with.
Yeah.
And so next year we're going for my niece's graduation, and I know it's going to be fun. It's probably going to be like 20 of us or whatever, and it's going to be fun. And what we do is we kind of max out our room. We don't we'll get like a suite or something like that, and we enjoy ourselves. So I mean, I think it all depends. I have not been on a Carnival cruise where there was a fight or anything like that, right? First thing that's happened on Carnival cruise is my little brother. But I'm not even gonna roll him out there like that.
Anymore.
But I think we talked about it before. Just have someone who's watching each other, right? Like, oh man, D3, come on, man. You gotta calm down, bro. Like,
I was your wingman, wasn't I, babe?
Yeah, you gotta be wingman.
Yeah, before
be honest with you, I'm used to, like, what, I don't really feel like drinking, so I'm like, okay, I'm cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Now when Otis got to you.
Yeah. So that's the only cruise we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
That was my bachelor party she's referring to. So, yeah, I tied on quite a few that time, but there were plenty of other times where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit back.
Yeah.
Like our friend Seth is like, I'm just gonna sit back. He said, I'm drinking old fashions all weekend, and that's all he did. He just sat at the bar, sipped, we talked. He looked around, cool, sip, talk. That was it. That was perfect. That's it. He said that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, he stayed at the Alchemy Bar most of the time. I mean, and that's for us too. But if you want to go Baytime and something really, really plush and nice, Royal Caribbean or Celebrity or something like that. I mean, it ain't
Princess.
Yeah, and I like being around, like when we've been on Carnival, I like being around people like me. I'm not talking about like just Black people. I'm talking about like all different, like it's kind of like the military type feel to it. It's like different people, and everybody was cool. Everybody was cordial. We went out of Long Beach. That was the best cruise that we went on.
Yeah, not going out of Florida, Long Beach.
And it's usually, a lot of times those who are veterans of the military dependents, and we, hey, you're military, hey, you're dependent, you know what I'm saying? We all get each other. We've been around the block a couple times. We've been in a couple E clubs and O clubs and events on the bases. We get it, and that's when we kind of gravitate to each other and have fun and all that. But yeah, have a wingman. Always have somebody in the crowd, in your group, like checking each other. And then even say, I'm sorry, talking to people, hey, I'm sorry, man, I got this, saying my apologies. But if you're just going, everybody's messed up and drunk, and you don't say nothing to anybody, and that's where, people are like, they get mad, they get angry a little bit, and they're like, man, what's going on? These Filipinos, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm like, hey, sorry, man, I apologize. I'm just having fun. It's a bachelor party. Oh, it's okay, no worries. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people don't want accountability though. So you gotta have somebody in your circle that is going to check you.
But I just can't imagine being like, you know what? They're not doing boots on the ground no more. I'm not gonna go. But no, it was just. I think it did target us.
Demographic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think one TikToker was saying, like, if your reason to not go is because they don't play a certain type of music, or because I'm only going there for boots on the ground, then that vacation is not for you, because you want to go out there and have fun and relax, and that's
Well, the
part
thing
of the
is they always did it.
experience.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They were always they always did it. So Carnival was considered he was Carnival was considered the party ship. Was always considered
yeah,
a party
yeah,
ship and known
yeah,
as the party ship. So it's like you set it up like that, and now all of a sudden you're just like, no, you're having too much
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
A few people are like making an issue on social media, or just telling people, "Oh my God, I went to Carnival cruise, and these people, were
Yeah,
just clacking and blah 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 blah."
yeah,
Yeah.
And we
yeah. I
talked.
don't
We were saying they're probably not drinking, or they're just not into having
But at the
fun like
same
that.
but at the same time, I'm thinking too. My mother just came off of a. She was on a cruise through a Princess. Was it,
She went on Virgin too, right?
yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I mean, she's in her early 70s. That's not her thing on
Yeah,
Carnival.
gotcha.
So I mean, it is what it is. So your target audience is paramount for what you're trying to do for a business.
Yeah,
So again, beef up your security. If you just part of security, even in cybersecurity, is
I
people
don't
actually
know.
think about it. People are actually seeing that. Okay, well, I can get hemmed up because they're watching this. How many times have you seen dummy cameras? How many
yeah.
times have you seen people that are security guards but they don't have any weapons? Just
Hmm.
seeing that puts you on your P's and Q's to a certain extent until people get that liquid courage in them, and then you have to do a little bit more.
I
But
bet
being visible is,
right.
is the main thing.
I bet,
Yeah,
but no, I could see us wearing not like not me per se, but I could see our people wearing their asses out. You know what I mean? As far as like uh security and stuff like that.
But
So
not if our,
even ramping up security, it's just like
but think about it, that's anywhere you go though. If you go to a club here,
yeah,
mainland, you're not gonna have one or two security at a door and a bouncer. No, you're gonna have people floating through. It's some big old dude, like I said, some big old dude named
checking on each
Percy
other. Yeah,
who
checking
ain't
on
getting paid
people.
that much, but he got an
Yeah,
attitude.
mm,
Man,
yeah.
we ain't
Like,
doing nothing.
hey, this group is getting. Hey, guys. Hey, man. Look, we having fun,
Yeah.
bumping into people. Blah 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 blah.
Y'all doing too
You
much.
gotta
Y'all need to
stop.
chill out.
Yeah,
mhm.
you got one more strike, or else you
Yeah.
gotta go
Yeah.
home. You gotta go
I
back.
just never, we never had any problems with it, and I've been on probably about at least 10 cruises.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Her shoes on the Love Boat back in the 70s too.
The
Oh, so
Love Boat. All right, real quick, before we go, look, Gen Z stare. I don't know if you guys experienced that, but my nieces and nephews, e- everybody has the generation. We've all had that little stare,
The
obviously,
Gen Z stare.
there's a Gen Z stare that they like pause for a second, thinking like, basically, like say they're a waiter or waitress, and it says you say something that you think is supposed to be common sense, and they just look at you.
Mm.
oh wow.
They obviously like pause
Like
for a second.
Like Wednesday Adams.
Yeah.
what? Like if
We
you mean if you say something stupid or something?
Well, to them, yeah,
I mean, I do that though.
yeah. But sometimes we tilt our head like, or we frown. But theirs is like they're really looking at you, like blank stare. I don't know why it's a phenomenon. I don't know if some video or movie they saw that and then now they're
Ariel's
copying it.
always done that too, right?
But it obvious like
No, I thought it was just her understanding it. So like, yeah, just listening attentively. I mean, it's kind
Oh.
of different. I
But
know
if I
some.
say something stupid, she might be like,
No, but here's the thing, Floyd. Now check this out. Me and one of my coworkers, big shout out to Los. He said he'll come upstairs or come to the IT office. He's like, "Yo, man," he from DC, so he'll call somebody a Bama in a minute. Man, it's Bama. But our issue is when you speak to somebody and they look you dead in your face and don't say nothing. So I'm wondering if that's part of it too. I don't know what their age is. If that's part of it to where
yeah,
you say, "Hey man, all right now, how y'all doing?" Or when somebody walks into a room, the way we were raised, if you walk into a room, you speak to everybody. Some people don't
yeah,
even do that nowadays, and I
yeah,
noticed that it is a younger generation that's like,
yeah, yeah. I,
whatever, and
I
but they
think
don't
it's
say people are
yeah.
stupid. So I'm like, is that
We
part of
we
it?
Matter of fact, I haven't. I've had that where I've gotten that where I've gotten like like that's dumb, or that's not funny. I have that too, but I think that they take it to more of the extreme. They really have they're deadpan, like pause for a second, kind of like
Wow, wow, like you got cooties or something.
Mhm. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much. And so we've have it. Ours is like, what? Like, no,
Yeah.
man. Like, no,
Yeah, I
man.
just
That's
kind of look
not.
up.
That's not it. That's not it.
What?
Or when
So
mom and sister Debbie make up their words, and we be like,
Huh? Say what? What'd you say?
yeah, they be making up the words.
yeah, I think with us we use like our eyebrows, our little tilts, our eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or was that one viral guy going? He's like, when you block me on Facebook, and I go to your favorite bake shop, and I'm working there. He's like,
Or the one I was waiting for you at the dough.
yeah.
That and
We
was it
broken up, but your mom keeps calling me, so I take it to her appointment, and you see me. So I think we all have. There's a deadpan, like just looking at you. No shake, no eyebrows, no eyes, just deadpan, like Uncle Floyd. That's a dumb joke. No, like Uncle Floyd, we don't do that here.
right.
They look at you like you just got. Like
Yeah, I could
on your face.
definitely probably see them doing that to you, Floyd.
Now you can be noticing that
Trying to
shit
be the
now.
cool uncle, trying to be the cool
Yeah.
uncle. They'd be like,
Hell
oh,
yeah.
you missed
I'll
it,
be
man.
bruh.
Mhm.
They hate the dad jokes.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, Dorsey
They
has some
do.
terrible dad jokes.
My dad jokes.
Man,
Oh.
I got some bad jokes.
Mm-mm.
Bad jokes I shouldn't repeat.
Yeah,
Yeah. The Gen Z stare has been around for a long time, but for them, it's just a deadpan stare. You know, we're more expressive about it. Like, no, like we shake the that ain't happening.
Who do you think that? Yeah, I think they're the rudest generation right now.
Well, it's
No, not the millennials.
these are our kids. These are our kids. So, if any fault, we're the ones who raised them. So anytime you talk about Alpha and Gen Z, look back at yourself.
Oh, I
People
raised
like
mine. You see how mine is.
antisocial.
Mine's is good.
Yeah.
Mine is
Well,
good.
she's Alpha, right? Alpha.
She's millennial.
Oh,
Ariel's
late
millennial.
Yeah, millennial. Yeah.
Yep.
I think millennials are the last generation where they had fun, you know, right before smartphones really kind of popped, or when smartphones just started coming out.
Yeah, because I think Ariel got one when she was like 8 when we were in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've all had that stare. It's just a different stare.
Yeah, like I said, like my aunts, they do that stare. You about to catch it.
Yeah. But like I said, any fault, you're the fault. That's your kids. That's our nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them kids.
And think about it, they the same ones gonna have kids that's gonna be going on Carnival acting even more. They're gonna be setting the place on fire.
Yeah.
All right, we haven't done this in a while, man. But the pod deck. Remember those pod decks? Those questions.
Yeah.
Let's do a pod deck.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it. This and that. This and that is our new category. Stand by.
Okay.
This episode is powered by Pod Decks. Pod Decks are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whether you're a new podcaster or existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience and have more meaningful conversations, you're going to want to check out Pod Decks. Now, if you want to get 10% off your order right now, you can go to poddecks.com and type in coupon code. What's the code? Yes, that's the code. Check out poddecks.com. Take your podcast to the next level.
The pug is mooning the camera. Sorry.
All right, yeah, we haven't played this in a while, actually. It's called This and That.
Okay.
All right, here you go. Pinky promise or swear?
Pinky promise.
I ain't touched nobody's pinky in a long time. What do you mean?
Pinky promise mean you serious.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it.
A swear is watered down. Pinky promise mean you gonna do what you say.
Okay.
Spaceship or rocket ship?
Space. Because you're in a spaceship, that means you're already up there. Rocket ship, you could blow up on the way.
Yeah.
Remember, they
either or,
traumatized
space.
us.
Yeah. Spaceship.
Yeah, remember they
I
showed
feel
us.
like a spaceship got a bathroom.
Yeah, you remember the rocket ship they showed us live on TV.
Oh yeah, with the black
The
guy.
Challenger,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Challenger
Oh,
disaster.
I remember that.
Expect
ride.
us, expect us just to go back to normal. I thought,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Tambourine or harmonica?
Oh,
Harmonica.
yeah, because tambourine is for a certain demographic. I said it.
What?
It is. If you tell a dude he's a tambourine player, what does that mean? Be honest. That means he's a choir director. I said it.
Gotcha.
No, but
Play for the other
I-
field.
I-
Same field.
I'm speaking the obvious. Yeah,
Same thing.
speaking the obvious. You don't want to say it, I'll say it.
Vans or Converse?
Converse.
Converse. Oh yeah.
Converse.
I'm not a skater. Yeah, I'm not a skater.
Yeah. I love my Vans before, but I love my Converse. The OG ones. The ones they have now. Abs or biceps?
Biceps.
Abs for me.
I would say biceps. When you see a guy walking around, you know, you got big.
So what is but I mean, why what are we doing answer like I don't understand. Like what would we rather have?
Which do you like more?
Which
Just
do I
for
like
that.
more?
Yeah.
Oh, biceps. Yeah, biceps. 'Cause maybe be having a gun show sometime.
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show the guns.
I got
Casino or lottery?
Lottery.
Yeah.
Lottery is more.
Oh yeah.
Casino,
One shot.
Bruh.
Casino's like $100, $50.
Casinos are shady.
Yeah. Drake or Jay-Z?
Not even close. Jigga man.
Drake. In New York.
Did you hear that foolishness Drake just said? He said out right now the best MCs are out of the UK right now. Like what?
No. That guy April, what's his name? He got Ariel. What's his name? The comedian.
Ari Spears.
Ari Spears. April. That's April.
What do you say?
Yeah, April. Ari Spears. He got some words about the UK rap. Need a clock, need a clock. Quickly, pick it up, money, boot, you get a boot.
He was turning it up.
Look, muffins.
I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said. Corey says, yeah, I like abs. Mm-hmm. Or like abs.
No, we looking at people's stomach, Corey. We looking at people's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Porsche or Ferrari?
I'd say Ferrari.
I'm
No.
gonna
I'm gonna say Porsche.
Yeah, I don't care.
Porsche got a truck. Porsche got an SUV. I don't think Ferrari does, but Maserati does.
Yeah.
Porsche got an SUV, so you can have some people with you.
Speaking of which, yeah.
Ferrari feels like too fruity to me. Porsche is like, I got a Porsche.
But the only Ferrari that I liked was on Magnum PI. That was it.
Yeah.
Well, then get that one then.
I don't want that one because I
I
can't put the dog.
That one you got to roll up the windows.
Yeah. All right, this one is a good one. Karate Kid or Back to the Future?
Oh.
I would say
Damn.
Karate Kid.
That's parts of Karate Kid. I was like, kind of predictable.
Yeah.
But
they got that new one that just came out, Karate Kid.
I'm gonna have to go with
LaRusso.
I'm gonna have to go with Karate Kid because Back to the Future is technically is predictable too.
And the franchise now, how they've come into Cobra Kai and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do that with Karate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying with Back to the Future, I don't know
yeah.
how they would do that, but Karate Kid's still going on, and plus there's
it has longevity. You can have spinoffs.
It's
you can't
almost
do that with
timeless.
It's kind of like you can't really compare. They both have like iconic at least for me, memories. I remember watching Karate Kid in the movie theaters, and that first like movie with the crane kick. It was magic. Well, Back to the Future has that magic too. Maybe not as iconic as a Karate Kid.
A flux
Watch it.
capacitor.
Yeah. Think about it. Karate Kid actually had a villain in there, an antagonist. Back to the Future really didn't. He was literally trying to beat time.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Biff.
then you got to think about it too, right? Karate Kid towards the end wasn't. I mean, Back to the Future wasn't as good as it was towards the end. Kind of fizzled out a little bit, right?
Yeah, the more sequels they made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The more dumber
Went
it
on to
became.
Teen Wolf and switched up.
Yeah. All right, couple more here. Popeyes or churches?
It depends on what your budget is. Churches, they give you that big old steroid full of chicken thigh for super duper cheap and a pepper. But Popeyes is when you're balling. Yeah.
I think is it churches or Popeyes? I think it's churches have the better biscuits.
Yeah, churches do.
Yeah,
they got better biscuits.
Yeah, Popeyes, you need at least a gallon of water to wash that shit down.
Yeah.
Popeyes,
you can use their biscuit as you can use a Popeye biscuit as like a spare tire.
Yeah, or if you're trying to like kidnap somebody and put a biscuit in their mouth or something.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
they finna dry up.
Yeah.
And the last one for this or that from the pod decks: pirate or captain?
You said what? Pirate or captain?
Yeah. What would you rather?
Captain.
Pirate or captain?
Captain.
Yeah, if you're gonna be in some chaos, you better be the one controlling it. For real. Yeah. For real.
I would say pirate.
Yeah. Instead of the captain.
Yeah.
You out there trying to pillage.
I'm trying to pillage.
You trying to pillage.
Pirates.
Arr.
Arr. My hygiene stinks.
See, that's a dad joke. What's a pirate's favorite letter? R.
R.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Dad jokes. I got a lot of dad jokes, but they're dirty.
Oh.
We had to talk off camera for those.
They gotta do that. All right, guys. Highway 54. Great Sunday. We've got August coming up soon. It's July, right? I keep thinking it's June. It is July.
Yeah,
we're halfway there.
Yeah, we're halfway through it. Yeah. What's the next holiday? What's that one? Labor Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a minute for that.
2025, good and bad. I don't know. To be honest, it's not the best year for anything. So
it is flying by, though.
It is flying by, though.
It's flying by. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my paternity test because Puggy don't look like me. So
okay,
I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
I hope he don't.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I know a lot of things we could talk about. It's the thing, like all the stuff that's being on the viral videos, like politics.
Yeah, politics and distractions from the politics. I'm like,
we get tired of that stuff, man. So I don't know. I know we're all part of the military and government or some sort. We're all one. I feel like the politics has just been around like that. They've been down and dirty, but this is worse. This is something else.
It's really exposed.
This is a history in the making. This is like
no discretion.
Where were you? Where were you in those past 10, 15 years? I was here. Chilling.
Even taking down statues, doing all types of foolishness. Okay.
Yeah. Some people out here looking at
This is the pug is you, bro.
I'll be clacking boots in the ground and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Got Carla making these big
what?
Zucchinis. What are you doing? What are you growing?
Oh yeah, my big zucchinis. So yeah, we need to do a garden tour one a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you better sign the papers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Child support got me.
Pug support.
Pug support got me.
Support.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Highway 54. We got Carla, D3, and myself, DJ Kid Mango.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Y'all be easy.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.